But today I wanted to film a get ready with me video. I have a couple errands that I need to run today, but I figured I had some time, so I figured might as well do a video and then I can do like some fun facts about myself, but that was what I had planned on doing today. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows first. It's just what I do. I know some people do the eyebrows last, but I do my eyebrows first. So I'm actually going to be using the camera to help me because I do not have, I don't have a mirror. So this is going to be very interesting. It's not perfect, but this is how I do my eyes. Typically, like I will clean it up though. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna come out. I've never done my makeup on camera like this before, so. I think I really need a mirror. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a mirror because I feel like I need one. I'm gonna try and just do it like this. I don't have a mirror. So I couldn't find my mirror. So we're just gonna use the camera. It's gonna look kind of crazy. I promise it's gonna come out looking better once I have my makeup on, hopefully. But so first thing is that I just recently started this channel. I don't really know what I want the channel to be. I think I'm gonna do just like makeup and day in the life type stuff, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. I think look at my primer on. I'm all discombobulated right now. And I use the Milk Hydro. I'm running out of it, but I need to try. I'll put this all over my face. This is my favorite primer. Eyebrows, that was so good. This is my favorite primer to use. I feel like it goes on so smoothly onto my skin. That's why I know this one. Alright, so next I'm gonna go in my concealer. I conceal my eyes. Again, this is just what I do. Ooh, no one told me that my hands were ashy. Hold on. Okay, so and the back. I know my eyebrows. Not my eyebrows. My hands were super ashy. Okay, so. Alright, so yeah, so I just recently started this channel and I don't know what's gonna go to or what it's fully gonna be. One thing I'm gonna do is just be consistent. That's all I can be and be authentically myself. Which my friends say I'm kind of wrong, so I'm hoping that that can translate onto the channel. So, but I just do that to conceal all my eyes. Again, this is just what I do. You don't have to do the same thing. I know some people have better ways of doing it, but this is just what I do. Okay, and then after that, Um, so one fun thing about me that I like to brag about is that I have been to Japan. I've studied abroad to Japan. I went my sophomore year in college through my university, received a scholarship for the flight, so the flight was free. And then the um, the tuition was the same tuition at the school. So we didn't have to pay extra for that. And then what we did have to pay extra for was the multitasking was room and board. Now that was more expensive than my school. I went to Webster University, and that was definitely more expensive, but it wasn't completely more expensive to where I couldn't afford it. So, speaking of afford it, for the most part, I could afford it on my own, but after a certain point, I did need some help from my mom. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. I still have the on the different ones. So, girl, I know that's kind of crazy. I don't know. I feel like my makeup changes. Sometimes I feel like I do softs, and then other times I feel like I'm doing a little bit too harshly. I have to use my finger. Oh, I need to do better with my blending. My blending is trash. My blending is trash. I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so I studied abroad. I went with a group of people from my college. I think it was like 10 of us that went. I'm not good at this at all. Good. Smart. I literally hate doing eyeliner. I'm not good at eyeliner at all. I hate it. I'm not good at it. I always get that that line right there. Mm. I'll be trying. So when we were in Japan, we got there the night before we had to be there, so we can all just like get there, and then we would go to the campus in the morning all together. So we got there, and then I was an idiot. The night before we went to Japan, my mom relaxed my hair. Japan is humid, so you can only imagine the difficulties I had when I was in Japan. When I first got there, my hair was laid, and then as I started sweating and that humidity got to it, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And luckily, I had a friend who went there with me. She was also, she was black, and so she was like, I'll help you, but I was so not smart for getting my hair relaxed before I went. But anyway, so after we got there, we went to our hostel, and then we went to 7-Eleven to get food. When we were down there, we actually met up with some other people that were, there were two. I write this down, but I feel like it always gets in my makeup. It always gets my clothes. So after the first night that we got there, we got up early the next day, and we grabbed all of our luggage, which I had a shit ton of luggage. I had a lot of luggage with me. I had like 2 big bags. I don't know why. I thought I needed all these damn clothes with me when I went to Japan. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, so we went to, we got onto the campus. We got there, and like, again, I'm like sweating. It is so freaking hot and humid in Japan during this time of year, or during that time of year. So humid. Today. Sorry, sometimes I have to pay attention to what I'm doing because I'm still trying to figure this out. That's all as good as it's gonna get. But anyway, so when we first got to campus, we got to each of our dorms, which we were put into dorms that had all Japanese students that were also studying English. So all the students that were in our room or in our dorm was learning English. So our roommates were learning English and then we were learning Japanese, which I think that helped out a lot. My roommate was from Kyoto, I believe. So she spoke Osaka-ben. She spoke a different dialect than what they were teaching us in school. So sometimes I didn't understand what she was saying. Mostly sometimes though. Her best friend was from Tokyo, and so she was able to kind of translate for us sometimes when I didn't understand something that I was saying. I was supposed to say keep up with her after we got back, but I didn't. But so once we got there, they split us up into our roommates. I got my roommate. Luckily, she had cable, not cable. She had the internet, so we shared the internet. And I was there for a year. It was a full 1 year. And I don't know what made me think about it today. Only because I miss Japan. I really, really do. I miss Japan. I miss going to the train stations. I miss riding my bike. I miss riding my bike. I miss being able to walk everywhere because you can't really walk here. I miss everything. I miss everything related to Japan. Ooh, forgot makeup right there. But that's pretty much it. I have more information about Japan, but obviously I didn't know what I was doing today. I was just kind of going with the flow. But what I will say is that studying abroad was probably the best experience that I have ever had. If you want me to explain more about my study abroad process, how I studied abroad, possible programs that you can join now to study abroad, even outside of school. I have been researching that lately, so if you have any questions about that, definitely feel free to reach out to me in regards to it. But I just want to do my makeup on here real quick. That's all I have, but thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!